Quarterbacking. Houston and Kansas City, Deshaun Watson against Patrick Mahomes. Michael, is this really the future of the NFL in the present?
I think this is the future of the NFL quarterback between these two. These two are the be-all, do-all, end-all for their teams right now. And, you know, Kansas City's been struggling as of late. They lost last week. The week before, it wasn't a big victory. What they're struggling with is Mahomes, a bad ankle, offensive line that has been decimated by injuries. And Indy last week did a great job of keeping that offense off the field. They only had the ball 22 minutes. Indy ran the ball down their throats, and it all started defensively. They were challenged offensively with man-to-man defense and on the back end. It started with the Patriots, then Matt Patricia with Detroit, a disciple of the Patriots coaching staff, did it against them as well. And then last week with Indy. Now you have Tyreek Hill back. I think that's going to open up a lot of things for this offense, gives them a lot more confidence. But right now, they just need to maintain until they can get some of their injured players back on that offensive line.
And I'm sure Romeo Crennel is going to try to implement some of that man coverage, another Bill Belichick disciple. You know, this Houston offense has been the difference between Mahomes and Watson. One thing, Watson's been hit a ton. They make the trade for Tunsil. He's settled in 6 weeks in. Protection's a little bit better. They're running the football well. Last week they exploded, 53 points. Watson has 5 TD passes. Hopkins has been banged up with a rib. Fuller exploded for over 200 yards. Fells, their big tight end, has become their focal point in the red zone. The question for me is, who is Houston? Is it the team we saw last week scored 53 points, or is it the team that got shut down by Carolina the week before? I think we find out a lot about Houston and today versus Kansas City.
That's a big matchup in the AFC and may determine what happens come playoff time. Let's flip it over to the NFC, TB. And you look at the NFC North. Every team is at 500 or better, including the Detroit Lions, who play Green Bay on Monday night. Are you starting to buy the Lions?
Absolutely. At 3-1-1 and having won 4 straight against Green Bay. Let's go back, and if you look at 1989 when the Cowboys brought in Jimmy Johnson. Remember what Jimmy did in his first year? He won 1 game, lost 15. Everybody's saying no good, no good. What are they saying about Patricia, the head coach of the Lions? No good, no good after the first year. Then what'd you do, Jimmy? I'll say it. 2 Super Bowl wins. You've yet to be into the Ring of Honor. You will get there. But the point being that they have bought into Patricia, who came out of Bill Belichick's system. All right? Smart guy. Team's playing fast, fearless. They're not making mistakes. Quarterback is playing the best he's played all year. They've got Jones and that great name, Galladay, wide receiver, and they got a tight end out of Iowa named Hawkinson. Is that how?
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Hey, Terry.
Proud of you.
You look at their opponent. With Green Bay, you know, they're the top of the division right now. And with Aaron Rodgers, I think the most talented quarterback in the league. They're going to be fine. Running game, Aaron Jones, he's rushed for 8 touchdowns. They're going to be fine there. Even without Devontae Adams, you know, offense is all right. They've won these games with their defense. You know, the problem is the defense has given up a lot of yardage. They've been winning games because they got takeaways. 11 takeaways, 15 sacks. You can't count on that every single week. Against Detroit, Detroit protects the ball pretty well. Yeah. Plus, they play Green Bay extremely well. It's going to be a battle today.
And you still say Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback right now?
Most talented. I didn't say best. Most talented.